Hey, Andrew.
Hey, Elvie.
I have arrived.
Hey, come on in.
How you doing?
Doing well. How about you?
Good. So my wife and I stayed in here one time. So Andrew, when he had this little Airbnb made, Andrew and his wife, Mary Ruth, she's my niece, you gave us a free night. And most of the families in the community took advantage of it, and they stayed here for a free night to launch it. That's awesome. It's been here, what, 2-3 years now?
Yeah, it was built in 2017, so it'll be 3 years now.
Let's dive inside, huh?
Let's go
and we'll do it outside later. And as we go, I'll just jump in. I know a little bit about the cabin because we built it, but Andrew, you can chime in anytime.
Right.
The cabin was purchased by his father, Mark. Mark works in the medical field here down in town. He's not here today, but Mark bought it at our auction some years back, and they put it together for a rental. So 18 by 24 Montana cabin. Yep. This main part, where we're in over to this wall, is the original cabin from the auction, and it goes down here, obviously right here. So behind me, Andrew and his father and his friends, they put a frame addition on there. So don't film anything past here.
Yeah, right.
It's not Meadowlark.
Yeah,
Meadowlark is only there. Just kidding.
Yeah, so as you walk in, from the front door here, you walk in and you immediately see everything. Well, it's a small cabin. Of course you're going to. One thing I wanted to do when you walk in is have that open feeling. And if you look here, you can see that this wall kind of guides your eyes down the hallway into the bedroom, which is, like Elvie said, a frame addition.
Let's go check it out.
Yeah, let's check it out. So these logs in the roof system here are actually from Meadowlark Log Homes, and they're notched into the framing, and it's the same roof system as the log cabins. So it actually ends up kind of still having that log feel, but what I wanted to do was have some color, some pop in the room. So we put some drywall on top of some pine wainscot. Before
we go further, I want to tell our viewers about Andrew Smith and Mary Ruth, his wife. ProRustics.com is the name of their company. They have a wood shop right over here. We're going to do a video of that whole wood shop a little bit later on. They are part of our church and community. But Andrew builds handmade furniture. Did you build this bed?
Yep.
So he builds beds like this. He produces trim. This kind of trim, build it like that nightstand. And like all the furniture in the house?
Dresser, yeah. All the furniture in the house is Pro Rustics.
So ProRustics.com, you can order custom furniture from Andrew. And he can make a custom, he finishes it too with any stain that you want.
Hey, Elvie, you gotta open the closet there and check out the snack vending machine.
So, do you still have that company or did you sell that?
Yeah, we still have the vending machine.
So Andrew has a company. So if you're in Libby, Montana and you're hungry for a snack, you can of course go to the farm to market store. That would be our store. You should go there. But if you don't want to go to that store, just look around town for this machine. They're all over town. You put your credit card or just coins in.
Coins, yeah.
Old fashioned. Put coins in there. Get your snack. So he does these vending machines around town. So have an old fashioned experience and go to one of Andrew's vending machines. There's this stacked washer dryer for guests to use and for them to use. Right now they're washing some sheets for the next guests. So there's your
utility closet.
The utility closet, the hot water heater, the vending machine, the washer dryer. This is inside. Is this added on?
That's on the add-on. That's part
this
of the
is part
frame.
of the add-on. Okay. Yep. Close that back up again.
Yep. And there's also a supply closet. This is part of the add-on. You can see the outside of the logs there from the exterior of the log.
Very nice. While we're here, do you want to take a peek on the outside porch?
Sure.
This is for guests to use out their bedroom. Oops. So the board and bat's cool.
Yeah, that's just rough sawn board and bat.
Logs coming out.
Cut on the mill.
Nice covered porch. And Andrew and Mary Ruth, they also raise dogs. So they got poodles. If you want to buy a poodle, or what kind of dogs do you have right now?
Standard poodles.
Just standard?
Yep. AKC, standard poodles.
They got registered poodles and full-size big poodles. So you stay in their cabin, What's the website? Selah Chalet?
So it doesn't have a website, but you can Google the Selah Chalet. It'll come up on Airbnb, and it'll come up on Facebook and Instagram.
The Selah Chalet, S-E-L-A-H.
Yep.
So go ahead and look up prorustics.com. Do you have the link on there? Maybe you should.
Yeah, we'll have the link down below.
Okay, prorustics.com, the Selah Chalet, and then you can stay in here and buy a poodle puppy. There you go. Or
Yeah.
order one.
When you come check out Meadowlark Log Homes, this is a great place to stay. We're about 1 mile down the road, and why not stay in a Meadowlark Log Home when you are checking them out?
Exactly. This floor is my favorite floor. I like tile. I like different kinds of, even the vinyl, some of that lay flat flooring. But my favorite floor is from, now let me see, where did you get this? Did you get it from the Columbia Falls?
RBM.
So RBM Lumber in Columbia Falls, Montana, rbmlumber.com. They cut a 3/4 inch local wood made of larch, Douglas fir and larch, and they cut a plank, tongue and groove, and they put the circle sawn mark on it. And Douglas fir and larch are very hard woods. We have a lot of larch in our walls too, beams. So they do a really good job of this flooring. It's my favorite flooring. You can get different widths of flooring. You can get any color, stain it any color you want. Wow. So jump into this.
Do you know what this is?
Where'd you get this?
This is an old rotten log out of your log yard. This thing was falling apart. It was actually cut as a slab. Somebody was going to use it at one point, probably 10, 15 years ago.
Wow.
And it was rotting away. This whole edge was basically ready to fall off. You can see the rot. And what I did is I mounted it up here, sanded it up nice, and epoxied the whole thing. And what happens is that epoxy gets down in that rot, and it makes it totally solid. The whole thing is rock solid.
Is that what we call a decoupage?
That's an old term
Okay.
for decoupage. They just say epoxy.
Epoxy. But you pour it on, it kind of flows out.
Yep, it flows. It kind of drips off the bottom, and
I've done that before.
they say it's equal to 50 coats of polyurethane.
Yeah, I've used that material. So you take the two parts and mix and pour them together.
Yep.
If you look underneath, cameraman, he's got this metal strap to hold the piece of the wood here, the plank. It goes down in there in 3 of these places here. And that's what makes it strong. But this is beautiful. What a nice use for a piece that's basically the firewood.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I thought so. People
so
enjoy
nice.
looking at it, and it's fun to reuse stuff that's
Exactly.
heading for the
Just
burn
beautiful.
pile. One cool thing, you were mentioning that flooring. This flooring is from RBM, and we actually, in the Pro Rustics wood shop, took this flooring and built this kitchen. This kitchen is actually made using the fir and larch circle sawn flooring.
If you're a Meadowlark Log Home customer or any customer, especially local, but even not local, talk to Andrew, because Andrew can go in his shop over here and make you a one-of-a-kind handmade cabinets using this kind of material or many other kinds of material available to build your own unique cabinets. And the thing about Andrew, he will only use top-end accessories like the handles, and he uses only the best of the drawer, the slides.
Yeah.
Like watch this. This is magnetic, a soft close. It goes closed by itself. Standard in the industry.
Give it a good push.
So watch this. Never slams. This is the quality that you'll expect from Andrew. You won't be getting anything second rate from him. And he uses real wood here for the boxes.
Yep, dovetail
joinery rather than just cheap synthetic or the press wood and so on.
Sure. Yep.
So that's a real wooden top. That's amazing. And this is a nice windowsill. The trim is done similar to what Meadowlark's guys would do on our homes, except normally we don't have that big of a sill, but we can do it custom like that.
Sure.
And this is a standard. That's a Coeur d'Alene window or Sierra Pacific.
Yep. Yeah, I believe it's Coeur d'Alene.
So it's a local window.
Yep.
Meadowlark is moving into the Sierra Pacific line of windows, similar to that. Beautiful cabinets.
Check out the bathroom. Now, one thing, the bathroom is very small. We wanted to make it pop. We wanted to make it memorable. So what we did is we added this slate shower and gave it 2 shower heads.
Check out that shower. That's really nice. Did you do the tile yourself?
Nope, we didn't do the tile. That was a local
local artist.
Local mason. Yep, local artist.
I call tile people artists.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut this lid. But I call tile people artists because check this out. The different colors of a stone. Is it real stone?
Yeah, that's real slate.
Yeah, all the little slate, which is real stone, they just kind of whack it and just slices it. I love the real rock. It's so beautiful. Mm-hmm. And they're artists to put all this together like that. I've never laid tile. I can do some things, but I've never laid tile. It's kind of an art.
Yep.
It's beautiful. This glass door, this is so nice.
Definitely. And behind you is some photography by a local photographer, Joe Jameson. With
this one?
With Jameson Images. Yep.
Oh, wow. From Libby?
Yep, that moose is from Libby.
Wow. There's a cute little slider window here. Turn this down to lock it. Shut the blinds. What a cute bathroom, Andrew.
Yeah, thank you.
It's very nice. So let's take a look around here in more detail. You've got 2 picture windows here. And the reason for using picture windows is you get the whole glass.
Yeah,
There's no dividers.
Yep.
If you don't need ventilation, go picture.
Yep.
They're less money, and they're probably the most beautiful window because there's nothing blocking the view.
Yep, exactly. And that's what we were thinking. We're thinking that we've got the sliders in the kitchen and across the kitchen on the far wall here. And that's enough ventilation. If you're cooking and you need to get some air moving, you've got plenty of ventilation over there. There's no reason to divide your view of the forest in the living room. So
the guests sit here. It's a very comfortable couch. And I sat here with Rebecca. We were here one night. It was so peaceful here. There's somebody at the door. You want to let him in?
Oh, yeah.
Check it out, cameraman. There's somebody at the door.
Uh-oh.
There comes Arlen.
Arlen, this is my son, Arlen, coming to visit.
Hast du wehgedu, Arlen?
Yep.
Say hi.
I cut myself.
What?
Hast du Fingerschnitte?
You cut yourself.
He cut his finger.
Uh-oh.
Now, Arlen is bilingual. He speaks Pennsylvania German and English. Right, Arlen?
Yep.
Yeah. So.
What do you think, Arlen? Do you like this house? It's a nice house, huh?
It's very nice. So that's their only child, but hopefully a bunch more coming.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, picture windows are great. Got ventilation over here. Mm-hmm. This bar is very inviting. Let's talk about the sink. We haven't looked at that yet. Dive into this. What is that, a composite sink?
Yeah, that's just a plain composite sink. And yeah, we decided to put it in the island because I like the idea of doing dishes while you're seeing what's going on with your family, with your friends. You can chat and see what's going on. And also another neat feature that you didn't mention yet is this corner stove.
Oh, cool.
You don't see a lot of these. It's kind of difficult for the pre-manufactured cabinet makers to do this because it's a custom situation. So I chose to do this because I felt like it opened up the space more.
It does.
And we didn't have a lot of wall space that wasn't filled with windows. We wanted as many windows as we could have in here without having to put the stove in an awkward position like over here on the end or over on that end. So the solution was a corner stove.
Now I see here that you have some USB ports here, right? Mm-hmm. That's handy.
Yep. There's a couple of those around the house.
If you're thinking of building a new house, we recommend you put some of these in strategic locations.
Yep.
Part of the outlet, USB ports for your phones.
Yeah, that comes in real handy because how often do you show up to a place and you don't have your plugins?
Yeah, this is very roomy. As our viewers probably know, the 18 by 24 Montana cabin is the #1 selling product of Meadowlark Log Homes. We build a lot of these because they're just the right size. People like this size, and you'll see on the website a lot of them are one room with a bathroom, but you can put a divider there for a bedroom or add on like this house. Mm-hmm. Let's take a look at the outside. I like rocks to step on right on the outside, make a walk of it. So this was the standard one that we always feature at our auctions. Now in 2020, which is where we're at right now, we don't have an auction because of the coronavirus, but hopefully next year, hopefully soon, we'll be able to do this again. We have an online auction coming up actually, so.
Really?
With
When
one
is
of these
that?
cabins.
How does that work? Do they
Well,
go online and bid, or?
I hope to have the videos posted next week, which is going to be next week. Should be middle of May. Hopefully, they can go online and bid.
Okay.
We have one of these cabins that was pre-made for the auction. Auction got canceled. Now we're going to turn into an online auction.
Okay.
At least for right now.
Okay, that sounds good.
So, let's walk around the outside. And our viewers, they know that you can always order a log house from Meadowlark any day of the week except Sunday, and Saturday, 5 days a week. But the thing about the auction is they usually sell for less money, and people like that. So that's your frame addition attached onto this cabin. We're back here on the west side of the house. You can see how the cabin looks on this side. It's the standard Montana cabin with 2 windows here. Mm-hmm. As you saw on the inside, one's a picture window, one's a slider. You can mix those up, do whatever you want there.
Now, one thing I really like about the Meadowlark Log Homes is that they do the double fascia here, and that really ends up looking nice.
Yeah, the fascia where the one's on top of the other.
Uh-huh.
That trims it off really nice. And we give it long eaves to get the water away from the house, long overhangs to cover things. So your standard Montana cabin, and porch with a swing on it, glider on the front. That's about it. Andrew, thank you for showing me around and showing our viewers inside this cabin.
Thanks for checking it out and walking through with us.
Yeah. Bye, Arlen. He doesn't want to shake hands. So,
yeah.
Okay. Well, good luck with the rentals, and hopefully you'll get a lot of people asking for furniture and for places to stay.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. God bless.